Shalom to the hopeful elect. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah, Kwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of his only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who definitely rule well, and honors and salutations to the hopeful elect. The Wadati Abash Moshe for allowing me and bless me to do another lesson. In this lesson, I just want to get into how, this place absolutely has got to go, man. Okay, and it is gonna go. And how is it gonna go out? Matter of fact, let's get that, man. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, start of verse 20. Rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. Okay, and this is talking about right here, Babylon the Great, okay, which is America. Okay, when you read up, right? Babylon the Great. And real quick, without even getting into a deep breakdown, which of course Revelation 18 chapter breakdown is very easy to find from Great Millstone. Just look at verse 4, man. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people. So this is when the actual deliverance comes. The deliverance is going to come from this place, because this place is the most wicked place of all time. Remember, even in the book of Jude, it says that Sodom and Gomorrah were ensamples unto those that afterward shall live ungodly. Okay, here it is. America is 10 times, well, 1 billion times worse than Sodom and Gomorrah, because it has many other strikes and penalties against it, against this place. So now when the time finally begins and the judgment begins to befall upon this place, the final judgment, which is them thermonuclear missiles, within that scene, when they show it on TV shows, when they come on the news and they inform you, or the radios, and they inform you that the missiles have been shot off during that time, guess what? And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. See? In that same moment, that's when we're going to get beamed up and delivered up out of this fucking hellhole, man. This nightmarish of a place run by Esau Edom, where things are just wicked. It says, for her sins, see? For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. So if you just look around the whole planet Earth, what country, what place do you think sins has reached unto heaven? What do you think is the most wicked land here on the earth? Is here. It's America. The United States. Okay? Come on. You just look at the slavery that happened here, the genocide of the so-called Native Americans, then the slavery that happened here. This place is the number one place for, the number one buyers of children for child sex trafficking. They showed you that on that movie, Sound of Freedom. Okay? Okay, just to name a few things, man. But yeah, the sins of this place has reached unto heaven. That's part of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. That's part of her sins reaching unto heaven. The wicked philosophies that it pushes off on all other parts of the earth. Okay, it's democracy, that it pushes democracy brings forth pride. Democracy brings forth confusion. It brings forth division. The Lord ain't about no damn democracy. Vote for what you want. All right, so if you guys don't think, all right, so who here thinks that man lying with man is okay? Let me see you vote. Let's get a vote of hands. Let's see if we'll let them slide or not. Let's see a vote of hands. Everybody bring your votes. The Lord ain't with that. The Lord deals with what monarchs, kings that's gonna uphold His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. But when you bring forth this democracy brings forth everybody has a voice. Everybody's vote matters. Everybody's point of view matters. No. So that festers and brings forth pride. You know, you got the L to the G to the you know what community. That was birthed here in America. That was birthed here in New York. That was birthed in New York, man. All right. Or I may be getting that mistake. Yeah, maybe New York. Or I may be getting it mistaken with the feminist movement. That was birthed in New York for sure. So the wicked philosophies of this place is just dreadful and it's terrible that they try and push upon the whole planet Earth. Okay? That's why this place gotta fucking go. Back in verse 20, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High hath avenged you on her. And a mighty angel took up a stone like a great millstone and cast it into the sea, saying, thus with violence shall that great city Babylon be thrown down, and shall be found no more at all. See? Why shall it be found no more at all? Because it's going to turn into a great heap of a damn desert, man. Okay, the great city Babylon, which is in the book of Revelation, right? You look up Revelation, the first chapter, Revelation 1:1, the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, which the Most High gave unto him, to show unto his servants things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John. So the great city Babylon is something that's gonna come to pass, and it's gonna be thrown down with violence, with great violence. Okay, so it has not happened yet, but this is what we're waiting for. What was that, Revelation? But it's gonna be thrown down with what? With violence, man. That's how this place is gonna go out. And we can't wait for it. You know, you see, you devils, you can't. There ain't shit you could do except lie. Because all we doing is coming from out the scriptures and believing in the scriptures. You know, we don't have no plan. We don't got no fucking bulletin board with plans on it of what we're gonna do. All we're doing is waiting for the Lord, and you see that the Lord is doing and setting these things up. So you damn straight, we can't wait. Right now, I want to get Revelation 19. To show that the Lord is gonna bring this place down. Okay, so this is the book of Revelation, chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True, and in righteousness he doth judge and make war. See, so this is what the word inwardly calls Jesus, who his true name is Yahweh Shai, okay? It says his eye, because we can't stand saying Jesus. It says his eyes were as a flame of fire, and on his head were many crowns. See? on his head with many crowns. That represents how he's going to come and take the rulership from every heathen that are in position of power when he returns. And they all will be subject unto Yahushua. And Yahushua is going to share that power with his loyal servants, man, who he considers his friends, who he considers joint heirs. And we're going to receive power to be able to rule over you as well. That's why Yahushua said, and to him that overcometh will I give power to rule over the nations with a rod of iron. These things need to be. Because if this place was to continue on, the only thing that gives us hope is Yahushua, man. We don't got no fucking hope in Esau that he gonna make things better. We don't got no hope in Kamala Harris, no hope in Donald Trump that they're gonna make things better, man. The only hope that we have is in Yahweh Shema Shai to return and do the things in which he said, in which we're reading the things in which he said, man. We're reading the things and we're reading the prophecies in which John the Revelator seen, and which is destined to happen. And we're all for it, man. We see why this needs to be. So we want to round us up, behead some of us. It's not going to stop that. This shit needs to stop, man. Okay? That's why I love to see you pushing that. I love to hear the word, Blacksination. I love to hear that word. Keep pushing that word. Keep saying that everybody needs to keep getting it. Keep saying I fucking love that word, man. Keep saying Neuralink. I love to hear about it. Keep speaking about it. Keep working on it, man. Because this is how we measure the times. Okay, World War III, these big major prophecies. This is how we measure the times, man. Love to hear about it. Bring the fucking draft back, man. Do it all. Because these things need to be so that this place could finally come to its end by way of Yahweh Shai, man, when he cracks those clouds and what the world only call UFOs. It says, and he had a name written that no man knew but he himself. And he was clothed with a vesture dipped in blood, and his name is called the Word of the Most High. And the armies which were in heaven followed him upon white horses, clothed in fine linen, white and clean. Okay? And these are represents ultimately the chariots. They're not going to be on physical white horses, but in actuality in chariots, man. See it? And out of his mouth goeth a sharp sword, that with it he should smite the nations, and he shall rule them with a rod of iron, and he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the almighty power. Okay? So this is what we, look forward to, man. This is what we, patiently waiting for, getting ready for, preparing for. Because it sure needs to come, man. Well, with that, I'm going to say shalom.